super friend of the show, WQIK Katie Buccino from 99.1 FM is back. Hey, what's going on, buddy?
What's up? How are you?
I'm very well. I just got to play with the dog for a little while, so I'm in a great mood. How are
He
you?
chose you.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah, I feel like you need to be his person.
Dawson Jay's the man. All right, so what's going down?
Busy week on WQIK, giving a lot of stuff away. Tomorrow is Leap Day, so we're doing something special. Since we get an extra day, we're doing extra prizes. So
Nice.
Everything we give away tomorrow morning on the big show, we're going to double up. So
Okay.
we have Universal Orlando tickets we're giving away because Mardi Gras is going down
That's
right
right,
now.
yeah.
I was just over there this weekend.
Was it cool?
They did such a good job with Mardi Gras. Like the themed food and drinks I thought was absolutely incredible.
Yeah, producer Fred was there. He had a great time.
Yeah,
It was awesome.
I basically just ate my way through the park and rode one ride. It was fun.
That sounds great. Honestly, that sounds like my jam too. Okay, so about Monster Jam, what do we got?
We're giving away Monster Jam tickets as well on the big show. And again, tomorrow we're going to have double Monster Jam tickets, double Universal tickets. So it's definitely a good way to.
Monster trucks.
Yeah, good day to start your day with us.
That's
I feel like
cool.
you can't talk about Monster Jam without the Monster Jam
You
voice.
have to.
Yeah.
You absolutely have to. You have to be like, Monster
Jam.
Okay, so tell me about some upcoming shows.
So we got one coming up pretty soon. Of course, we have Cole Swindell, who's going to be at the Players Championship in a few weeks. Tim McGraw's coming up pretty soon, who is actually spent some time in Jacksonville. His mom, Betty, is from here.
That's so weird.
She calls the show pretty often.
What? That's
Yeah.
awesome.
His dad used to play baseball in Jacksonville, so he's starting the tour here in Jacksonville. So it's going to be a really good show.
The Duval connection is really wild.
It is
right?
crazy.
Yeah, there's some really interesting folks.
I remember when I was growing up, one of my friends in middle school, she used to live in McClinney, and she was like, I used to live by Tim McGraw's mom. And I was like, I'm sure you did. And then I moved up here, and they were like, yeah, Tim McGraw's from here. I was like, oh, wow, she wasn't lying.
You're like, that lady's for real.
So we're giving away tickets to his show on our website. We got a lot of concert tickets at WQIK.com.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so, all right, let's talk about Beyonce.
Let's talk about Beyonce.
Let's talk about the Beyonce in the room. Something to do with Dolly Parton? I'm lost.
So we briefly touched on this last time I was here. Dolly Parton stepping over to the country music world. She's releasing her Renaissance album, and she's dropped a couple songs off it, and one of them is very country.
Yeah.
It's a Texas Hold'em song, and the country music world really hasn't known where they stood on it, whether they like it or they don't want Beyonce to step into country music world. But listen, Dolly Parton has endorsed it. She says she is all for it.
Yeah.
She loves more women stepping into the country music world. So for anybody who's not on board, Dolly Parton is on board, so we have to be on board now.
If Dolly's giving it the go-ahead, then it can't suck too bad, right?
Basically how it
honestly,
works,
really.
yeah.
And you know, I actually read something that this was kind of interesting, that people ought to knock it off, right? Because Beyonce's from Houston. Like, she's always kind of had a little bit of a twang to her voice when she speaks, right?
And we welcomed it with like Post Malone when he stepped into the world.
Or Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Taylor,
When she
exactly.
put the twang on and then took it off, right? So, I mean, everybody was cool with that. Everybody needs to be cool with Beyonce too, right?
It's a thing now. All these artists are stepping into other industries, and we really just need to embrace it. It's happening, and I think it's great. I think it's great.
Yeah.
I love it. It's bringing new people over to the country music side too, who probably wouldn't have normally listened.
Absolutely.
So I'm all for it, especially because Dolly says I need to be.
Absolutely. Like I said, if Dolly gives you the go-ahead, then we just put that to bed. So, you got anything else for me before I let you go?
Nope, just giving away a lot of stuff. Leap Day. Start it with us tomorrow on WQIK. We're going to have a lot of prizes.
And when are you on air?
I am, you get a lot of me, poor Jacksonville. I start at 6 a.m. and I end at 3 p.m.
Okay.
So I took a little break in my show right now to be here, but we'll ignore that.
No, that's very cool. Right on. All right, WQIK, thank you so much for being here today. As always, we really appreciate it. Jordan, what's coming up?